Welcome back to this video on prime numbers, just continuing the GCSE maths theme of numbers and going through some of the things you'll need to know for your maths GCSE. So we need to know about prime numbers, and the definition of a prime number is any number with exactly two positive divisors. And what this sort of means in layman's terms is basically any number that can only be made by multiplying 1 and itself together. Alternatively, I always sort of say any number that can be divided by itself and 1. We'll come on to something just down here that makes that not strictly true, but it's kind of, it works for pretty much everything else. So a prime number is a number like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. And numbers that are not prime, 1, which we'll speak about in just a second, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, and so on. So what you'll notice is the prime numbers are only numbers that can be made by themselves and 1. Exactly two positive divisors is what we call this. So 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 7 is 7. So we can't make these numbers by multiplying any other numbers than 1 and themselves. Whereas these numbers we can. 1 doesn't count because we need exactly two positive divisors, whereas we can't count 1 twice here. It's just, you just can't do it. It's only one positive divisor. You can't say, okay, I've got 1 lots of 1, 2 lots of 1. Well, it's just 1, isn't it? So 1 doesn't count. 4, obviously 1 times 4 is 4, great, but 2 times 2 is also 4. 1 times 6 is 6, but 2 times 3 is also 6, so we can't have that. And 8, as the numbers get bigger, obviously the prime is going to be harder and harder to spot because, or they're just going to be less common as these low numbers, because obviously as the number gets bigger, you'll probably have more divisors that can be fit into it, and obviously we're looking for exactly 2. So 1 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. So there's a quick overview on prime numbers. You'll need to know probably the lower ones, especially when we come on to things like prime factor trees and showing large numbers as a product of its prime factors, but we'll come on to that in another video. So there's just a quick overview of the definition of a prime number, why 1 isn't a prime number, and just a couple of examples. So I hope that helps. Thanks.